Good morning, guys. Today is another beautiful evening. Actually, I am still asleep. It's morning, not evening. Anyway, guys, good morning. I already said good morning. That should tell you it's in the morning. It's another beautiful day today. We just woke up, guys, and it's around 9 a.m. We're still here in the jungle. But again, please watch the video till the end because we are moving to a very beautiful place that one of you who actually watches us has decided to offer us a stay. I've previously stayed there, so it will be another beautiful time just to go again and stay there with Rocio. We are here in the beautiful jungle, but I have very special guests. They actually came from Sweden, and we were with them yesterday, but we didn't have a time to film, so we decided we're gonna do some filming today in the morning. But before that, can I say welcome to Kilifi Distant Relatives Ecolodge. Beautiful in Kenya, guys. This road leads you to the beach. It's been gloomy all through, so let's go see our friends. Actually, there are two. So thank God there's no music right now, because otherwise it would have been very difficult to film. It's early in the morning. We have a beautiful swimming pool here. Look how it looks like, man. You can literally see the smallest or tiniest stuff. Up. There's no sun today. So this is Distant Relative Hostel in Kilifi, or Distant Relative Ecolodge, guys. They gave us some 3 nights to stay here with Rocio. This place is like home for me, guys. When I miss Kenya, I always miss this place. And sometimes when people say, oh, you guys don't have a lot in Africa, I say, man, we even have the best hostels. It's been voted one of the best hostels. Guys, I'm telling you, look at that. Hey. So we have our madam here. Hey.
Hey.
Good morning. I'm actually filming.
Yeah, I realized that.
Yes. How's everything?
Good, how are you?
Yes, very well. You came up early.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you know.
You've stayed very long?
Well, I came at 8.
8. Oh, wow, wow. So like 1 hour. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe we'll go out.
We're sleeping.
Yeah, we'll
So
go.
you want to go?
Okay, we'll go out because of the music and also lighting.
Okay.
Yes. Where did you leave, Mom?
Oh, she felt like resting today.
Okay.
Oh, actually, it's the exam. I don't need to bring it with
Okay, we can put it here, no problem. Yeah.
She
Yes.
felt she needed to rest today.
So maybe probably we can walk around. We can walk as
Yeah,
we
so you
film
see the
film the video.
Yeah.
And also you can have a tour of this place.
Yeah.
So first, maybe you can introduce yourself.
Yes. So my name is Aisha.
Okay.
Nurse Aisha. For those
Nurse
of
Aisha.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm a nurse by
Okay.
profession.
Okay.
I work in Sweden,
Okay.
live and work in Sweden as a
Alright.
nurse.
Okay.
I am part of a rental nurse kind of organization. Not organization, it's actually
Yeah.
owned by the hospital.
Okay.
So I do that, and then
Okay.
to be able to run my YouTube,
Okay.
it's more flexible for me.
So guys, this is Nurse Aisha. Aisha actually sounds more East African. Are you originally?
I am East African.
Okay, okay.
I am East African,
Yes.
Ugandan, and
Okay.
Rwandese,
Okay.
but Ugandan.
Okay. All right. So guys, that's Aisha. She was here yesterday with Madame, who maybe I will not mention here. They came actually to visit us. The only thing is, guys, we had left the villa, so you know, since we left the villa, we've been like trying to say no appointments because we are always moving on the road, and somehow we made it possible for us to meet. Yesterday we had a very beautiful meeting here, and today we decided very early in the morning we do some collabos before actually we leave this beautiful place. Yes. How was your night actually in the new hotel?
It's really beautiful. I like it. It's
Okay.
very in touch with nature. There's so many trees and,
Yeah.
and nature basically just coming back.
Okay.
to nature.
Maybe we can have
African nature.
but I wanted to take you around so that even you can I'm avoiding the music because you know.
Okay.
One.
We can walk that way. Where you
Yeah.
came from.
Yeah.
Or
Because
maybe,
they have a speaker over there, or maybe you can go in front there. You know, the thing is, anytime you're filming YouTube videos and they're playing music in the background, the entire video will be taken by that one song, even if it's 10 seconds.
I also just uploaded a short.
Okay.
And we were at a restaurant when I filmed that, and there's football in the background.
There's football?
Yeah, football game.
No, at least that one is maybe down. Oh, here there is a speaker.
There's speakers everywhere.
Yeah. So, okay, let's try to see how we can work our way out, guys. We are trying to find just a good spot where we can film. Or maybe even here, because here...
I don't think there's a way going all the way.
Yeah, there is. Or even maybe we can walk to the beach and come back. Okay. We will have done our video. Guys, let's walk. Rocio is actually packing the bags. She also told me you're gonna do a collab with her.
Yes.
Okay, so.
She wanted some prenatal advice.
Okay. Yeah, guys, this is Nas Aisha. She has a YouTube channel, guys. I'll put it in the link here for you guys actually to go and support her. We really want to get her 1,000 subscribers. I don't know how many subscribers you have right now.
I think it's 500 something.
We can support her to get 1,000 subscribers, because with 1,000 subscribers you've already started like checking on the marks of being monetized. Yeah, because they give you 1,000. I don't know if they have changed.
It's the views also.
Yeah, mostly they give you the following. Yeah. 1,000 followers. And also, they want you to get 4,000 watch hours. Yeah. So, like, people can spend at least 4,000 hours on your YouTube channel. I think in the last 368. Yes. And maybe you don't have things like copyright strike, things like that, and that will be okay. Guys, look where we are going. I think we've walked on this road before, but not this morning. Maybe I'll call Rocio and let her know we are going this way because of the music at the hostel. Yes, let me try to reach out, guys. I love the nature here. Oh, I swear it is closed.
Oh, with a lock.
Yeah, it is closed. Yeah, so we'll have to film inside here. I wanted us to go to the beach. There's a beach right here.
You have to access it from the other way.
No, that actually is somebody else's property. No, we can find a place over there. Yes, but also we can still film inside here because it's part of the nature as we go up. So guys, this is Aisha. So tell us about more about your YouTube channel, what you do and things like that. Yes. So
I started my YouTube channel 3 years ago.
All right.
That's 2021.
All right.
With my Samsung S20.
Okay.
In my living room, so you'll see the background of my living room. Yeah. And really, the whole idea is to talk about health, preventative health, because I work with disease control or treatment. So my initiative was to start preventative health because I want people to be healthy, hopefully stay away from us, but also you really need preventative health so that you also have information. So awareness really. Yeah. And I do have a niche of women's health, but really it's for everyone. The reason why I do women's health is because we're natural nurturers. We're the one that take care of our brothers, our mothers, our sisters, the whole family. Yeah. So when you educate one woman, you
educate a village. Yeah. Guys, so how long have you been actually, apart from like starting a YouTube channel 3 years ago, how long have you been in your career, like as a nurse?
Oh, yeah. So I took my bachelor's degree from 2008 until 2011. Wow. So it's now 14 years.
Wow.
That's how long I've been.
And what do you actually mean by, you said, type of nurse that it's kind of you move around?
Yeah, a rental nurse, right?
Rental,
so I've done quite a few things within my career. Okay. So I'm a registered nurse. Yeah. So we can basically do a lot.
Okay.
That's the beauty of the being a
No,
nurse.
I just meant the word rental. What does it
Rental.
mean?
So we're not specifically in one unit.
Oh.
We move around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's just that's
a term.
A term or just something that is.
Yeah.
Some people stay in one place. I like to move around and work with different types of health.
Yeah.
Like I do surgery, colorectal.
Oh, wow.
I do I do palliative care when they call me. I do geriatrics if they call me.
Wow, guys, I'm lost.
Yeah. You're lost?
yeah.
It's a lot, but yeah.
So
that's what I would be talking about on my channel. If you visit my channel, you'll see quite a few of information about different. I'm also a diabetes nurse.
Wow. So you also told me you speak different languages.
Yes.
So you speak English for sure, which you are speaking right now?
Yes. So my first language is my native language, Luganda.
Luganda.
Because I'm Ugandan.
Okay.
And then I speak Swedish, which has become my second language.
Okay.
Because I've been there for so long. And English, which is my third language.
Third language.
It used to be my second language, but it's now my third language.
Wow. Guys, all I'm asking for you from this video is please, we want to support our nurse here, actually nurse Aisha. That's actually your YouTube channel name. Yes, guys, I'll put the link here. At least let's get her 1,000 subscribers and more. We can actually even go up to 3,000 as much as we can, because she already has 500 with her. She was here yesterday. I was giving her tips on how to run a successful YouTube channel. And also she's traveled, guys, all the way from Sweden. And you know, the thing is, we were moving, and when they were arriving in Nairobi, we were leaving Nairobi, then we came to Mombasa, then we came to Kilifi. So just for that push that she has actually showed willingness of really wanting to learn more about YouTube, I would ask you guys to go and support her.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes.
Get to enjoy this.
Yes.
Mombasa, I've never been to Kenya. I've been to Tanzania, Ghana, Morocco.
Wow.
But not to...
What have you seen differently here in Kenya? Like something that has shocked you?
In Kenya, I've actually seen, maybe it's Mombasa.
Yeah.
I've seen hospitals quite very close by in neighborhoods, which is really good. I do believe that Kenya has really good healthcare, and especially nurses.
Yeah.
I think they're very much into building a healthcare community. The healthcare community here is strong.
That could be true, because most of the time when we have our neighboring countries, like they are big people, you know, like presidents getting sick, most of them, they fly them to...
Yes, that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
We have to discuss that, why people actually have to leave the country.
So my question is your channel purely about health and especially preventative health measures, or also you'll add more other things beyond just health, because people would like to know?
Well, there's beauty.
Okay.
Because I'm a lady.
Okay.
It's going to be very much about beauty and wellness.
Okay.
Yeah, so they all go hand in hand.
All right.
We're going to talk very much about hair and health.
All right.
So everything that we experience through life, I connect to health.
All right.
How that can impact us. I talk about mental health, which is also a big entity that we need to discuss, especially as Africans.
Yeah.
We tend to neglect that. I actually saw coming here, I saw a school for the physically handicapped. Oh,
here in Kilifi?
Yeah, no, in I think it was in Mombasa.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Yeah, on the road. Yeah, I think I've seen that school too. Yeah.
That is very rare in our countries.
Yes.
It's usually an NGO, that do that.
Yeah.
We talk about, we don't really talk about our physically handicapped or
people most of the time. That's true.
Things like that.
That's true.
Those are things that I'm looking forward to talking about from an African perspective.
Okay.
So I do have that luxury of mixing the Western healthcare system and also coming back here and talking about.
So having lived in Europe for so long, what is one thing you would actually find very strange between Africa and Europe that people find it normal here, but in the other side they don't find it normal, or people find it normal there and here people don't find it so normal? For somebody watching for the first time and they want to maybe travel to Europe or something, more of a travel advice.
Well, I think it's the cultural barriers.
Okay.
Are very, and communication, the way we communicate. Here we have, I think the latest dilemma that we had recently that I can talk about is the culture.
Yeah.
How when someone gets sick in our communities, the whole family is involved.
Okay.
That is very rare in Europe.
Okay.
So one can be at the hospital and nobody comes to visit.
Yeah.
While our cultures, not only Africans, but also Middle Eastern people, the whole family comes and everyone is engaged. And it's a family, almost like a family reunion. So everybody comes to care and they bring food from outside, which is not allowed usually.
In the outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
People want to stay the night.
Yeah.
We're now restricting people coming.
Yeah.
Since COVID and all of that. I went to visit my friend who just had a baby.
Yeah.
And I used the privilege of my uniform because I was still at work and she had a baby at my hospital.
Yeah.
But they ended up chasing us away. Yeah. They're like, no visitors allowed, and very, very strict. So
and maybe somebody wondering, how is it like to retire in Europe, especially because you're talking about health here. You see, mostly like in the US, most old people are taken to like kind of old home facility. I don't know even how they call them. Elderly facilities. Yeah. How is it in Europe actually? Because in Africa, like me, my grandfather died like I think 4 or 5 months ago.
Oh, sorry.
But he was like 102 and he lived with his family.
Yeah.
So tell us more about that. What about that in Europe?
Well, I mean, we don't have that over there.
Okay.
Some people from other cultures do that. I know the Somali community still does that, which was a very big problem during COVID.
So for them, they stay with their parents?
Yes, a lot of people from Middle East, Africans, we do that a lot still. But remember that our parents, I'm guessing that you're my generation also, but our parents are really the last generation that is taking care of their parents.
Yeah, that's true.
You probably will not do that. I am not going to be able to do that.
So currently in Europe, is it still like people have to go to elderly homes or
the people are too busy.
Yeah,
they're traveling. They have their own families.
Yeah,
we don't have in the Western world, in Europe, we don't have really the nannies.
Because it's very expensive actually.
Yes.
That's one thing.
I think people want more.
Yeah.
People don't want, especially maybe if there's other people coming in from other countries to help out with those types of work, but really, no.
Guys, one thing actually you don't understand is like in my home, for example, I have a lot of workers.
Yeah.
But the pay here in Kenya is very minimum if compared to other like developed countries. But in Kenya, it's not considered minimum. It's considered normal.
It's a lot.
It's like, if you get paid 10,000, that's okay. Because other people get paid 6,000, other people. So, but in developed countries, you realize actually it's per hour. Like, if you get a nanny, you have to pay. And some places there are even restrictions of the minimum wage you can actually pay someone per hour. So it becomes very expensive to even have your own grandma stay with you.
Yeah, so some people actually have help from home, like Africans. We bring people from home
to come and...
Yes, you register them as nannies. I think there's a specific au pairs.
I've seen that.
But au pairs also have, it's a contract. They're allowed to go to school. Even if you bring someone that is illiterate from Africa, they still have to learn the language.
Right to,
So they drop off the kids at the daycare and they go to learn the language.
Wow.
And they have a contract for a certain amount of time. So it's really, I do believe Kenya also has elderly home. Or elderly homes. I saw that on BBC.
We do, but it's not something common for us. Actually, it's not.
But there were quite a few there.
Yeah, mostly in these cases should be like more families coming from rich people. But let's say, for example, me, I'm from the village. I've never heard somebody saying, I took my grandfather to a care home. Yeah. It's never.
But you know, Mara, that is the new. That is what we're looking at.
Yeah.
So instead of thinking that we should go back in time, unfortunately, I mean, yes, we might think that it was better before.
Yeah.
But with the new.
But would you support like your grandfather taken somewhere?
Definitely, because we should work on getting them better. Better facilities, better health.
Yeah.
And also not putting pressure so that people can get out to work.
Me, I feel like that's actually like saying, oh, grandfather, your time has expired.
No, no, really.
You now.
I've seen really beautiful care homes, really beautiful, up to standards.
Yeah.
Yes, with the human errors, there are some people that get mistreated here in Africa. Back home, we that happens. It's the human error. Yeah. But really, I'm thinking of opening up something like that. Maybe not an elderly care home, but something else, a palliative care unit.
Guys, let's know in the comment section, would you, if you're from Africa mostly, because people who have lived in America and Europe will not even understand what I'm trying to say, because for them they have seen this as a normal or as a norm. But here in Africa is actually very rare for me, for example, to take my grandmother or my grandfather to a care home to stay there. Most of the time they stay with us. Actually, it's funny because when, for example, I have kids, most of the time my mom will come to stay with my kids. She will be the nanny, and she will be like playing with the kids, and that's how we do it. Let's know how you do it, guys, but please remember, in the link here, go support Nurse Aisha, and please guys, I've asked you at least 1,000 up. We can go up to 3,000. You guys never let me down. Aisha, do you have any word that you wanna maybe let the world know? Maybe parting shots. Yeah.
Awareness.
Okay.
I'm working on awareness, because if you don't know, you can't really do much.
Yes.
But when you have awareness, you can do so much.
All right.
So I work very much with preventative health in terms of the non-communicable diseases, which are coming up in these countries, in our countries, in Africa, which is diabetes, strokes, and hypertension, high blood pressure, the silent killers that we don't really aware of so much. We think that maybe we have good diets, we live in the nature, and we are very connected with nature, but really there's urbanization happening. So we're getting bigger, we're getting sicker. So awareness of that these diseases are here, and they're here to stay. So general checkups, you don't have to be sick to go to a doctor.
But here, people care about money. If you talk about
I know. But
actually, for us, maybe if you get money, it's different, or you're coming from a rich family, is different. Yeah. But for us, for you to show up in a hospital,
I know,
but actually you've gone on maybe like 2-3 days without waking up in your bed.
I'm aware of that.
Otherwise,
we wait for too long.
Yes.
And when we do, we're so vulnerable. Yeah. And now when it comes to that point, then you need a second and third person to speak for you. Well, if you take charge of your own health, and you are your own advocate, when you go to the doctor, you say, you know what, I've neglected my diabetes. This is why I'm feeling like this. I know this is the reason. Rather than getting so vulnerable, and the other person doesn't actually know, because there's also that thing where we suffer in silence. I talk a lot about on my channels. Yeah. People keep their secrets and their health issues a secret. So that when their loved ones come to nurture for them, they don't even know
what they are even.
Yes, and someone gets to their deathbed, and people nurturing them, they don't even know what happened. The
last day the doctor writes, oh, they died of this. They're like, what?
Yeah. Or not only that, they start getting, stories, they were bewitched and but they really had some serious disease that maybe they knew about or didn't know about or neglected. So, and also when it comes to hypertension and diabetes, we don't really get the checkups to know, because we don't really feel it most of the times. It's when we get sick that it becomes a problem.
Wow. All right, guys, this is Nurse Aisha from Sweden. Actually, if you want to learn more about health, and also she talked about she'll be doing more of beauty. I'm very sure her channel, being young, with time it will evolve and even add more things that maybe if you are not so much into health, you can learn. And at the same time also she talked about willing. How do you call it? Willing? Where willing? Yes, there is. Is it like I get a problem personally as Mara, like you see the new lifestyle of like yoga.
Oh yeah.
And how do you call that? Wellness.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think also Rocio wants to open like a center like that, more of a retreat center here in Africa. We're actually working on that.
Okay.
All right. So ask people to subscribe to your YouTube channel.
Yes. So what you can do is go over to my channel.
It will be in the link here, guys.
Yes.
Yes.
So make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. So what I really need is a community.
All right.
Where we can discuss these issues. You can give me advice on what you want to watch, or give me ideas, because I know people have many ideas.
That's true.
I've heard from people about skincare or skin diseases.
Yeah.
I've heard about people hair and beauty.
Yeah.
I know we need to talk more about travel health that you mentioned also.
Yeah.
So there's so many things. Exercise. That's a big issue. When I tell people to exercise, they get so annoyed. Oh, that's all you talk about. Exercise will fix everything. But really, movement
is very important.
And also connecting with nature.
All right.
We're very much in the cities, Nairobi, Kampala, Rwanda.
Yeah.
We really need to get out there. And if you can't do it, if you can't live the big cities, sometimes there's small roads that you can just go and connect with nature. It's all around us. Wow. It's really a wellness tip.
Guys, also you can catch them up with Rocio. They will be doing an episode about it's called
prenatal care.
Prenatal care, yes. Yeah, I nearly said parental care.
Well,
yes,
maybe.
Yeah.
Not yet.
So guys, please go there and you're gonna see them. All right, guys, keep watching the video till the
When I say Marwa, I'm serious.
All right, guys, before we leave our beautiful place here in Kilifi, I have Madam Sarah, and she traveled all the way from Sweden to come and actually meet us here, and she's very determined. One thing I've really liked about you is when you want something, you're kind of like me.
Yeah.
When you want something, no matter the cost, you are going for it.
Exactly.
Yes, yes. Maybe we can.
And that's what makes me love you so much.
Okay.
Because I say exactly that's it. And,
yes.
You play my dream.
Yes.
Because you go for things even if there are barriers, many barriers, but you break them and go. So if there was two people in this world, you would ask me, who would you want to meet? I tell my children.
Yeah.
The one I wish to meet was Oprah.
Yeah.
And now when I tell them Marwa, they wonder who is Marwa.
Yeah. Why so? Why so?
Inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah, inspiration.
Yeah.
Because I see you. Oprah inspired us.
Yes.
He said a lot of things that my children, they say, we were raised under Oprah.
Yeah.
Whatever Oprah could bring in. Now I'm telling my children and my grandchildren how Marwa has made it this far with an African passport. With no parent behind him. But just by himself.
Or rich uncle.
No rich uncle.
No backup.
Big, nothing. And this I'm glad to say it here when you are here.
Yeah.
Because there's no rich uncle. So I'm saying, you never know people behind them.
No,
how do you know?
100%.
Here I am.
Yes.
And you're having your GoPro here. There's no team. They used to think there's a team of followers. They have big cameras.
No. Actually, my camera can literally go to my pocket, guys. Look, it's going right now. That was my pocket.
That's the camera that filmed all the films we are watching.
Yes, guys.
And for that, I wanted, I'm a camera shy person.
Yes.
I wanted to be here just to prove people that I've seen Marwa, because that's the biggest question they all ask.
Yes.
How do you talk about Marwa like that? Have you even met? You don't know what is behind him.
First, give us a little background about yourself. Maybe somebody is wondering where is Madam Sarah from and something like that.
I am from Uganda.
Yes.
And I came to Sweden in the 90s.
Yes.
With my children. As a refugee.
Yeah.
And I've lived there up to today.
Yes.
And I've worked in the elderly. With the elderly, but right now we have an organization.
Yes.
With my son.
Yes.
It is called Drumstut.
Drumstut.
Po svenska, Drumstut.
Actually, you sent me something like that.
Yes.
I will also, as I put Nas Aisha's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I'll also put that right here so people can actually go and check.
Yeah, Nas Aisha is one of our products.
Yes.
Because we promote
yeah.
the youth in Sweden,
yeah.
in Stockholm mainly,
yeah.
to dream big,
yeah.
to find ways to do things.
Yes.
And you are a symbol of how you can dream big
yeah.
from nothing
to something. Yeah.
And so you are an inspiration.
Thank you.
And I really believe that we with this filming, I'm going to show people so that we can bring children
yes.
to Nyabuhanse, where you have empowered so many youth.
YouTubers, yes.
For so many youth and
yeah.
turned them into good YouTubers. The
yes.
village is a YouTuber.
Yeah,
and from poverty to building, to dream of building villas.
I can't wait actually we add more villas. You know, I'm thinking like in the next 5 years, if
they are
God
coming.
Yes. I can see Mayugno's villa looking so beautiful with a swimming pool.
Yeah.
I see Gitiribas.
Yeah.
I see very many other people.
Yes.
And also even us expanding our roads and planting some beautiful palm trees.
Yes, a lot is going
yes.
to be, and I see like that place is going to be another attraction.
Yes. yes.
Another tourist attraction
yes.
in Kenya.
Yes.
Just for this group of YouTubers.
Yes.
Yeah, in the world, in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
And everybody with a camera. yeah. I'm so grateful for the people who visit the villa, who visit this place with so many
And the way I told
gifts.
you, actually, maybe if you'd want, before you leave, you can actually visit the village before you leave.
That.
If you still actually have plans to go back to Uganda as you fly, from my home, it's even nearer to the Uganda border.
Yes.
Yes, it's like, I think 5 hours at most from the village. At most. That is by car.
Yes.
But you can also fly from Nairobi to Migori. Then from Migori, you can visit the village. It's 15 minutes from Migori to my home by car. Yes.
I will do that. I will visit.
You told me you have a son who is my age.
The son, Kasim Nagwere.
Okay, Kasim. How are you, Kasim? Yes, greetings.
Nagwere.
We are with mom here in the jungle.
Yeah, and my daughter Mase Mbabazi.
Okay, Masi.
Yeah, Mase.
Mase.
Marcy Mbabazi.
Yes. Masi Mbabazi.
Yeah, they all work with Dreamstut.
Okay.
And they all try to inspire the youth to do things for the youth, to change the narrative of thinking that you cannot make it.
We actually, personally, me as Marwa, I will commit this to this video. Is when I'm back home and I'm more settled. We personally, and as I say we, it's me and people like Mayugno and the rest. We welcome you. You can come. Yeah, you can come with your team.
Yes.
And you can do even a field study. You can even just visit the village and see how we are doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pushing for a visit study.
Yes.
For the youth that are doing nothing in Europe.
Yeah.
When they have all the internet.
Yeah.
They have all the cameras. They have all their phones. They change phones every day. Wi-Fi is free. Wi-Fi is
also
in every
the passport,
corner.
you know.
And they have a passport, a free passport that can take them all over the world.
Guys,
and still they are sitting on it.
Guys,
looking for jobs.
This one I'll tell you for free is me as a traveler who has gone to 74 countries with an African passport. If today even somebody said, what is one thing I can give you and you'll do it 10 times bigger than you've done, I'll just say a passport. Because for me, a passport is the key to the world. Because you don't have to go through chaotic lines and interviews and grilling and airport stops.
The grilling.
Airport stops. Your job is just, you can sometimes I've seen other big YouTubers who have better passports. They take a globe, this world map, then they close their eyes and roll it like this and say, okay, where my finger will point
is where I'm going.
Is where I'm going. Me, I cannot do that.
Yeah.
Me, I cannot do that.
It depends on who accepts you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I would say, actually, if you have a big passport, I call it heavy passport. You should make hay. It's actually recording. You should make hay when the sun shines.
Yeah.
Because if some of us had those passports, I'm telling you, maybe we'll be in the Guinness Book of Record.
I'm glad.
And we are not trying to say that we are better than anyone. We are just trying to say having that document is, you are like 10 times ahead of the game.
Yeah.
It's like somebody's running 100 meters, you're already at 50 meters, and you're running the same race.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I'll ask anybody watching this video, maybe from far, is it's always actually very good to acknowledge the fact that you have advantage in terms of where you come from, or where you are, or where you're born, especially with correct papers and documentation.
Yes. Yeah.
Because literally in Africa, you have to fight for yourself from the ground, and before you prove yourself like you are somewhere, you must have really have fought bigger battles for people to accept you. Okay, now you can come to America. No, okay, now you can come
after a long time, and you have lost it.
You have tried until, you know.
Yeah, yes. Marwa, you don't know. If it wasn't for my children,
yes,
I wouldn't have managed to wait to get permit in Sweden.
Wow.
Because I suffered a lot during that time.
Yeah.
But because I knew what my children might get,
yeah,
I pursued. I persevered those days. So here I say to all my children, actually, I've succeeded to bring my children, even grandchildren. They are in Sweden.
Yeah.
But the freedom that Sweden gives should not be used to relax and look back. It should be advantage for you to be bigger than you came.
100%. Actually, bigger and bigger.
Yeah. It's sad to someone to have a Swedish passport and then you have it in the bed and not use it.
Hey.
There is education in Sweden. The education is free.
Whoa.
So you can use that chance to learn anything you want. Whoa. You can even study abroad.
Yeah.
So this is the advantages that our children have, and these are the things we try to tell them when they come to our Drumstot organization.
Wow.
We try to show them that you can be better than you think, and there's opportunities.
Guys, actually, some people may not understand this. Maybe if you're from these countries that's already developed, guys, to get a visa to come to Europe, especially as a regular African youth, legally, I'm telling you guys, it's nearly to impossible. Like when you get your visa, you feel like you've just won a lottery, or you are going to heaven. It's you jump, celebrate, and then you can start imagining of these beautiful cities in your mind. Oh, I want to see Paris, I want to see this. And somebody who is coming from the village like me, looking at someone else who has such advantage, I'm telling you, maybe even God will be sad with you the last day.
Exactly, especially after this film.
Yes.
I traveled all the way from Sweden to come and meet this young man who has no passport, who has never lived, who has a Kenyan passport.
Yes.
But yet he has traveled 74
Actually,
countries.
74 is without repeating.
Without repeating.
If I repeat, let's say the number of times I've been in the US, it could be like 15 times.
Yeah.
So I still count it as one.
One, because one country.
So, but if the moment you can count me being in a foreign country, it would be like 150 countries right now.
When you can even buy a ticket, like when you are deported in Hawaii.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Yes.
And I'm so proud that you put it out there, so people know the challenges you are going through.
That's true.
Please, it is very good.
Yes.
To compare, for me as a parent.
Yeah.
And as an educator, I bring that as a positive thing. I say, look,
it's very positive.
Look how he is. Otherwise, that would be the end. Even me myself, if I face that, I would take another maybe 6 years without trying again.
Imagine.
That's the thing.
But every day we pull up ourselves. Yeah. We acknowledge that, for example, being born in Africa can have its own challenges. Yeah. But that does not mean it seals our fate.
Exactly.
It cannot, and it will never.
To ours who claim that there is racism, there is this.
No, actually,
how do you overcome that?
The thing is,
it is there.
Yes, it will always be there.
It will always be there.
Even me, I've been in airports where they sit me down. Maybe we are traveling a group of maybe 16 backpackers, and I'm the only one with an African passport. Even I remember last time I was traveling with my ex-girlfriend, we were crossing borders from Cambodia, from Laos to Cambodia. You know, everybody, including my girlfriend, who I used to pay. The ticket for was accepted except for me.
who is paying for the other people.
Yes, just because I had an African passport. But you know, I told myself what? I'm still going to Cambodia. Even if they refused me to cross this border, I'm still going to Cambodia.
I saw that.
Sure enough, 2-3 days later, I had to go back to the main city and book a flight, flew in. They grilled me at the border. I explained myself. I proved myself. And they let me in. And I traveled. My time was up. I left the country. But you can imagine if I just lost hope and said, this is the end of me. No. But one thing also I came to learn is sometimes we get really comfortable of what day to day is available in us. For example, let's say you are born in a family where you can easily go and open a fridge. And you find food is there. Your job is just to warm it. Something like that, if you do it over and over, you may not realize actually, like, even having that food in the fridge is actually a super privilege.
You don't call it a privilege.
Yes, because somebody somewhere has no idea what they're going to eat the next meal. And they have to leave their house very early in the morning, go do even like construction work. I'm talking about like an African youth. And then they will have to, again to, you know, to take the money that they have earned, eat a little bit for lunch, save it one for their family, for their, And even me, one of the reasons sometimes I get a lot of criticism for not marrying or dating a Kenyan is people say, Mar, why would you not date your own? And I'm like, bro, I have struggled so much. I just want to give my kids a chance in life. Just a small advantage. A small advantage that they will have to this world. With or without me, they can have this advantage, you know, because maybe me, I'm strong enough to say, okay, even if they refuse me entry, they deny my visa, I'll still try it again. But I don't know how my kids will be. But if I give them this advantage, just a little bit, it will be better for them. So me, I'll urge anybody who is from diaspora, who actually believes like maybe because of racism, they cannot succeed. That one will always be there. But you cannot really close yourself into that box of racism and everything, because the moment you do that, that's the end of you.
You have given power to
somebody else. Somebody else, yes, because power is always in your mind. Power is in yourself. Power is saying, I know it's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
I will do it anyway until I'll give it my last breath. You know, once you say something like that, trust me, you'll still find the challenges, but they will not even be like challenges. You'll be like, yeah, I was expecting this, but I'm already overcoming it. I'm already, you know, doing better. And also have very good examples, as we were discussing earlier, like of my friend Mayugno, a guy who, for me, I think God decided to choose Mayugno to be in that position where he is today for a very good reason, to inspire all African youth. All, not even one, but all, because he had zero odds, or he had the least odds to succeed, because he didn't speak English, he didn't even could make even a paragraph, not even a paragraph.
You're
even
telling me, I know when we saw the video, that he could not even say his name's clear. Because he did, then he started manganga, blah, 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 he just, when he started that manganga,
it was completion
no service, because he was trying to find ways to introduce himself,
to maneuver.
I know that now it has become a signature, but when he started, it was by getting stuck and then finding those things, because each time he came with something different.
He's a perfect example of when you want something,
go for it,
and you really don't, you know, sometimes also our dreams are killed by the things we put in our mind. Like, oh, they will think I'm crazy. Oh, my girlfriend will laugh at me, like I'm not so good. For example, guys, go watch my first YouTube video. You'll out of 10, you'll give me a 1 chance to succeed. You'll say this guy is not going anywhere. I'm telling you guys. And but you fast forward to today, you'll be like, wow,
Keith,
maybe this guy has some team behind him pushing him. I'm telling you, it's nothing like that.
Keith watched that.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's turned 20.
Okay.
And I'm always fighting him.
Yeah.
And he's always telling me, you don't know. How do you know? You are in Europe. He's in Kenya. How do you know? Now I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm meeting.
I wish you came to my home. And
that's what I wished.
And also I'm extending.
But I'll do this.
I'm extending an invitation. For example, for you that you did all this, traveled all the way from Sweden to ensure you meet Marwa. I extend my invitation to my home when I'll be there, and they can come. Yes, they can come, stay even for 2 weeks, just to just see the reality. Maybe somebody says maybe they are hiding something.
Yes.
They will come and experience.
And they think Marwa has a clue of videos. And if you have someone who edits, that's what. They have editors. They have a clue of cameras. They have different cameras.
Just one. I just do like this. Change my camera position. I do like this.
We are on a GoPro. I have a GoPro home, which you've been playing around. But since you said your camera, your telephone,
can
you
actually
don't need
do
the camera. Your telephone do better.
You know, the reason is you can actually use anything to create content. The only challenge I always have is people tend to believe that you have to have the best quality of this and that to film. No, you don't need that. For example, even Mayugno himself, I still use this. His phone, when he started, you couldn't even hear his voice very well.
I know.
And it was not clear, but with time, he has upgraded, he has become better, you know.
Yeah, I have also Barbara.
Yes.
Also has a TikTok. I always argue him, say, no, why do a TikTok? Go on YouTube. Yeah.
The reason I would still ask you guys to join YouTube is YouTube is a serious business. Like you can literally buy a house, you can literally buy a car, you can literally, like it's on a serious scale. Yes. And also you can grow other social media through this YouTube space. They are playing music, guys. I will have to end here.
We are ending here.
Yes.
And Serena,
maybe we can walk this way.
Now.
Yes. Yes.
You thought I was crazy. She's the one we saw Mayuguna first time.
Yes.
And then I took her to you.
Yes.
I introduced her. I think this is I think this looks like Marwa's product.
Yeah.
Because who could have a camera in the village? You know, when we saw the Nyabuhanse there. The village camera. This is Marwa's project.
Yes.
Then he wondered, who is Marwa? Then we went to Marwa and checked.
Just carefully.
How did you know?
Yeah.
How could you know that it was? I said, because I don't see how. I have not seen many villages with YouTubers.
Yes.
And Marwa comes from the village.
Yes.
So it's the only one who can introduce this to them.
Guys, all I do is try to encourage people, especially people from Africa. Like we have an opportunity that we can actually grow beyond just what we used to grow. Maybe before we used to look for jobs, maybe abroad. Now you can actually make money from your own house, from your own village, and
at your own pace.
At your own pace. You see, sometimes also this one thing I decided to do like a village vlog. Sometimes people think you need money to film these videos.
Yes.
The only thing is, for example, if I'm traveling, I need money to pay my accommodation and things like trains like that. But you can actually do videos from your own bedroom, own
Kids,
compound,
do you hear that?
own kitchen, own neighborhood.
Yeah.
And they can become so popular because the idea is, can you keep doing it over and over with the views, with no views? Just keep doing it. I
have students now, they have had, and I'm going to add, because this is what I urge them to do.
Yes.
That discover yourself. I discourage them to just sit there and be watching other people without learning anything out of them.
Actually, even that's very important. When you're watching your stars, you should be learning something from them. Like, oh, how do they do them? How do they do this? Even me, I used to tell myself, if I will not make it as a YouTuber, in one way or the other, I will be maybe a filmmaker in terms of I will be the best maybe sound producer, or I will be the best maybe, because these are skills you learn literally from YouTube for free. You don't even have to go to school to learn how to create a thumbnail. You watch 5 minutes, then you implement on this other side, just like that. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
I am so
I'm very happy that you made this a journey to actually meet me.
Yeah, but
if we were
thank
home,
you for giving
yes,
me the platform.
Yes, if you were home, we would have welcomed you. But as I already told you, is if you plan again and you want to bring maybe the organization to the village,
yes,
you can plan,
yeah,
and I will commit to that, guys.
Yes.
And also we have a university from the US also visiting in June.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are
what university?
No, we kept it a secret.
Okay.
Yes, because some people will.
Thank you for saying. Yeah,
yes,
they
will go and create chaos
Thank
there.
you for telling me.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so but it's one of the
forward.
prestigious universities in the US.
Yes.
Actually, among the top 10.
I know it, but I won't say.
Yes, best universities in the US.
For me,
yes,
it's a compliment. It's a complete because I've been saying this.
Yeah.
When I tell people I want to take our youth in Nyabuhanse,
yeah,
they think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
That I'm thinking in a crazy way.
Yeah.
But now the university is coming.
Yeah.
I said it before, and then people were flowing from America to Nyabuhanse. I said this place is going to be an attraction soon.
Yeah.
And people flew in.
Yeah.
From US, from everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
I told you, my sister Serena knows it, knows this story very, very well. How I said,
yes, Serena, shout out. Yes, yes.
I said, Mara is going to be a big attraction in this place. And they came. Now is the university coming?
Yes.
But remember, you just told me now.
19 students.
Yeah, but you just told me now.
Yeah.
When I already left, I told them I'm going to see if I can make a deal with Marwa,
yes,
and be able to bring their children over to have everything in Europe.
Yeah, and also it's a good thing that people from very foreign lands, let's say Europe and the US, comes and see Africa the way it is, because sometimes people strongly believe like we are dying here, there is nothing good can come out of Africa. And when you tell them maybe, oh, this guy did this to be successful, they say it's a scam. Like they believe it has to be somebody from Europe or
who have
so
touched,
yes. So if people come and see our reality on the ground, how we are fixing things up, then maybe they will also learn something that, oh, Africa is not actually the same Africa we used to have. Yes.
Yeah, and I'll be proud a little bit. I'll say I'll be very proud also for Nurse Aisha.
Wow.
Because when I told her, everybody, we could have come early.
Yes.
But I kept skeptical
if
he would buy the idea, because I know it is for her.
Yeah.
And then, but eventually when I told her, she accepted, and here we are now.
Yes, guys, Nurse Aisha, she's actually on my vlog. You can check out at the start of this video. She's the one right there. Rocio, how are you, ma'am? Rocio, yes, everything okay? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rocio came to say
I'm
hello.
here meeting Rocio in person. In person, he's recovering.
Yes.
We have good news.
Yes.
As you've all heard.
Yes.
We are expecting, and we will see her before. I hope you pass by Europe before you get heavy.
Okay. We may actually. We are trying to see. We will balance everything out. Yes.
You pass by before you are really heavy.
Rocio, it's checkout time?
Yes.
Okay. So guys, I want to say thank you so much. Keep watching the video. We are going to a new place. We have actually other guests.
Greetings to Marwa's mom.
Yes.
Thank you for raising so humble children.
Thank you.
I follow you.
Yes.
And I'm a very big fan, but I admire you for raising these young youth today.
Thank you.
So humble.
Thank you.
So grounded.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And God bless you and bless your family.
Yes.
And may God bless these two.
I wanted to give a shout out to your son. I feel like the one who is my age.
Yes. Kasim Nagwere. Now it's time to come. I made it, you know that.
Yes.
And you didn't believe me very much.
Yeah.
But here it is, and it's real.
Yes.
And Marwa has accepted to bring Dreams to team to visit Nyabuhanse to see how the village looks like. The children will motivate so they can have a dream.
I want him when he comes
for themselves.
I am giving him a challenge. He should come with a YouTube channel already. Yes. So when
come with YouTube channel.
So when he comes, we will be more of collaborating.
Yes.
Yeah, you know.
That's a challenge. That's to you, Kasim.
Yes.
To create that YouTube channel.
Yeah, Kasim. Yes. God bless you, and thank you for also taking your time.
Yeah.
I really like the determination you have. You are like a good mother that, you know, Me, I'm going.
Yeah.
Nothing is stopping.
Yeah, because they hide. They say there's something big. There's something. So I want, if I meet you in person.
Yeah.
And I say we didn't have any
person,
we don't
guys.
have anybody filming us.
Nobody.
Yeah. We don't have anybody filming us.
Yes.
So it's real.
Actually, I will go and end with the nurse again because this video is long.
Yeah. Okay.
So I want also the nurse to say something.
Yeah.
Like maybe a shout out to her channel, guys. I'll put her link here. Nurse Aisha. They came all the way from Sweden, guys, and it will be just amazing that you guys also show Nurse Aisha some support. Yes, and also have Rocio here. Rocio, ma'am, how do you feel marrying this guy?
A whole journey.
A whole journey.
Journey, it will be a long journey. People following you even on your holiday. Oh
No problem. It's all good. Okay, guys.
It's,
we are in this beautiful place. It's called Distant Relative Ecolodge in Kilifi, guys. Super nice. When you come, it's a hostel. You can stay here and just enjoy a little bit. Nurse Aisha, maybe we'll do a video with her on her channel, you know. Yeah, as I was going to meet Aisha, I met this young man here who actually knows I'm a YouTuber. He wanted a special shout out, guys. So let me see your channel. You know, I'm avoiding the music because sometimes music give you copyright. So what's your name?
Kabambe.
Yeah. That is also your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Yes, guys, this is his YouTube channel, Kabambe. Go give him some good subscription there, as also encourage him. Kabambe. Hiya, Kabambe. That's all. So that's our friend leaving, and now we are going to a new location. Lucio is kind of tired, but more than excited. Odi. Yes. Guys, this will come in the next vlog. Let's end this vlog here. So that's our friend leaving, and now we are going to a new location. Lucio is kind of tired, but more than excited. Odi. Yes. Guys, this will come in the next vlog. Let's end this vlog here.
All I need is you, baby.
How much do I need to party here in Jamaica? Marwa.
My name is Mo.
We are in Hawaii.
We're at the Griffith Observatory in Los Angeles.
So I'm officially saying goodbye to Japan. As you see here, welcome to Japan.
Eres, Elisa?
Soy de España.
I'm heading to